Hey y'all. Um, Hazel and I finally got home, and I've had company. My friend Larry from in the cul-de-sac, but I have started on planting my flowers. Let me see if I can show y'all. Can you see the trench right there? I've pulled the mulch back, cut some of this out of there. I thought I had taken it all out, but the trench is about 2, maybe 3 inches deep. And what I have here is some potting soil. And so I'm going to sprinkle that on there and mix it in just a little bit, and then just run my finger down it and make another trough and drop my flower seeds in there. I sure hope we don't get any gophers. I hope we don't. Now, the this stuff, osma osmocote. I don't know what it is. It's fertilizer, and what it says is, sprinkle 1 capful per 2-gallon pot or 4 square feet. Okay. Does this look like? I better put my hands get so nasty looking. Okay, does this look like? That's good, isn't it? That looks like a 2-gallon pot full of dirt. Yeah, I think that's about perfect. So I'm just going to sprinkle this in there, but I am going to sprinkle a little tiny bit, just a little bit down this trough. This dirt, y'all, is as old as I am. No cracks from the, what do they say? No cracks from the peanut gallery. But, you know, it's been used and abused and not good. Here. Okay. So now, I'm just going to mix this in good. I like it that they're little orange thingies, because you can kind of tell if you have a lot of them in, you know, one space. And gosh, I love this, y'all. Oh, always wanted my own. Now, y'all know I think if a little is good, a lot's better. So it's taken everything I've got, not to just add a tad bit more. And they have a no burn guarantee. Yep. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. So this is it, y'all. I was so glad that I had that potting soil left, because there's just no way I could have gotten out and gotten any more. It's not that it's that expensive. It's just like my little project I've been doing. What is that? It's like a piece of plastic. Okay, so I'm going to take y'all over here, because I know this is, well, you're a little bit crooked, but when aren't you? I can't really see what y'all can see. Anyway, I'm just going to take this and sprinkle it along, fill up this little ditch here. This reminds me so much of when I was a kid and we had a huge garden. I don't know why my parents had to have such a big garden. I know I remember my dad saying, Maxine, do you really have to have a 1/4-acre garden? There's only 4 of us. But she loved to take it to work, though, and give it to her customers that would come into, the liquor store. Yep, that's a really, really good place for an alcoholic to work. You know, I mean, you just couldn't ask for better surroundings. Okay, so, y'all know I have got all of those seeds. And it's kind of like, how do I think I'm going to do this now? So y'all hold up here.
And I'll be right back.
Miss Hazel, I wish you could fetch for me. That would be so awesome. Y'all, you can hear me clomping all over the place in my boots because they're too big and I don't have any socks on. So what I have here, sweetie, are these 2, and these I am sure, $2.69 each. These are some pretty good quality seeds. These Cosmos always come up. Now, from the dollar store, all those flowers back there were from these little boxes. So, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that I'm gonna take the Hummingbird Haven and mix it with the Hummingbird Wildflower blend. Mix them together and then just sprinkle them down the ditch there, the little ditch. And then you just lightly cover them. You don't want to put like a bunch of dirt on there. You just sprinkle dirt over the top, and then you have to keep them watered. Not watered, misted. Really good. You've got to keep that soil moist. So, you guys remember how beautiful they were last year before Gary the Gopher showed up. So I'm really hopeful. And then I think I'll take the bird and the butterfly and the Save the Bees mix, and then mix those together. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And I don't know about these Cosmos. I don't know if I'm gonna sprinkle some of those in there, or if I'm gonna find another. I'm thinking about that corner back there behind my little bush, but I'm kind of worried about that throwing too much shade on my bush. So I don't know. Oh no! Oh my word. These are the best gloves. And you see that? I think it says Atlas or something. Yeah, Atlas Nitrile Small. And they have been the best gloves because they fit nice and snug. So I'm going to have to look those up. Look, I have a boo-boo. Why do I always have problems with this finger? It never fails, does it? I cut myself, I slam it in something. It's always something. I'm not gonna be able to really get out in the yard much because Mr. Terry called and he needs me to take him somewhere. Y'all, I love my friend, but sometimes, I don't know, it just seems like every time I get a plan, something happens. You know what I'm saying? And it can be a little frustrating. I've got so much that I want to do out here. I think I'm going to give him a day a week and just tell him, okay, on Wednesdays, we can do whatever you want to, unless there's an emergency. He almost died the other night. The paramedics had to come. Yep. That's a whole other story. And for you that was chastising me about putting Terry's personal stuff all over and talking behind his back, you don't know Jack, bud. He knows everything I do. He knows everything I say. And I never do it without asking him first. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. They're just facts. Just like with my life. They're just facts. Everybody has facts of their life. It's just that some of us are dumb enough to put it out there. I think aliens are coming or something. Keeps getting light and dark. My baby girl, she needs to go in. That lady really upset me, and I don't know what to do. She said, your dog has no life unless you're rocking her or she's eating. The rest of the time, she's doing that. Is that any kind of life, y'all? I guess it's not. But when I'm rocking her, I just ask God every time, Lord, be gentle and be kind and merciful and let her go while I'm rocking her. I want her to feel loved and safe and secure. I don't know, y'all. Everybody says I'll know. I'll know. I don't know that I'll know. I can't even think about it. But anyway, that's what I think I'm going to do. And no matter what I do, we are going to have a lot of flowers. It says, mild climates fall through early spring. When to start inside, not recommended. I have never liked to do that. It takes 7 to 30 days to emerge. So within 2 weeks, we'll have some green stuff coming up, and this is so exciting, y'all. I just love flowers so much. Seed depth about 1/4 of an inch. So I think that's a little deep. So I'm going to sprinkle a little more potting soil in there. Scatter about 20 seeds per square foot and rake in. Now, if you put seeds in a quarter of an inch deep and you think you're going to rake those in, that's insane, y'all. You're just going to rake them all out of there. That does not make sense to me. Does the other package say the same thing? Yep, sure does. 20 seeds per square foot. Well, I'm not dealing with square feet. I'm dealing with, I do believe it's called linear feet. So, you know, I'm just not going to worry about this. I'm going to mush them all up in there together, and I'm going to do them like I've always done them. Just sprinkle them, and then sprinkle a little. It's Chico, and they'll do fine because the other ones did fine. Y'all know I can't precisely follow instructions. I've got so many bees, y'all. You would be afraid. A lot of you would. I've got a lot of bees, and I don't know, I've never been stung by a bee, and I just put my hands in there and, you know, deadhead my flowers and all that. So I'm gonna get with this. I don't think I'm gonna plant these tonight. I'm gonna do them in the morning when the sun is out, and that way they'll get planted, the soil will be warm, and I can mist it really good, and we should be successful. I hope this stuff is good. I need to do all my succulents, but I'm going to do them as I plant them in the ground. Now, the hard part for me is going to be placing them. If any of y'all are experts in that, please let me know. And the other thing is, I'm going to read up tonight, if I can keep my eyes open, on how to create a rock garden. Now, in the past, I didn't really create anything. I just had a bunch of rocks, and I put a bunch of dirt down on top of the rocks and kind of shook it in and threw some flower seeds in there. Watered them a little bit. Pretty soon flowers start coming out. But I'm going to look it up because I know it's going to be very interesting. I love y'all. I hope you've done something fun today. I've done several fun things. I had to clean out the back of the van because my wagon was filthy, and I got a couple of bungee cords, so it's not going to be, traveling everywhere. So I got to sweep up and clean up because I've kind of got a mess here. Feed my baby girl and think about whether or not, I don't even have to eat. I had a crunchy taco at Del Taco and a fish taco. You always think it's going to be awesome. It rarely ever is. Anyway, y'all. Gotta go. Oh, I'm trying not to, get my equipment, my producing equipment dirty. Bye, y'all.